Welcome, my friends. I am Miranda and you are here with May Yoga. Today we're going to be doing just a quick little stretch for your whole body, a way to get you on the mat, get you warmed up, get you ready for the rest of your day. If this is your first time practicing with me, please check the description below this video and find a link for a separate video called Tips for a Safe Yoga Practice and watch that first. For props, you're only really going to want that beautiful bottle of water nearby in case you need it. So we're going to start in Dandasana, which is staff pose, seated with your legs stretched out in front of you. I'll see you there. To begin, we're going to start with staff pose. So you're sitting, make sure those sit bones are connected to the ground. Your legs are straight, your feet are flexed. You're sitting up nice and tall, pulling that core in, starting to kind of warm the body up in this simple static pose. And we're going to go into some neck movements, start to release that neck. So bring your fingertips away from the body so that they're outside of the hips, kind of grounding you here. Drop that head towards the front, stretching out the back of your neck, chin pulled down to the chest. On your next inhale, we're going to start to make clockwise circles. Just moving with the breath. When you inhale, come up, and exhale to the bottom. Moving 3 slow circles with the breath in this direction. And then bringing that head so the right ear comes towards the right shoulder. Release that right hand from the ground. So you're bringing your fingertips to the left side of the head and just putting gentle pressure here, getting a little extra stretch on the left side of the neck. Inhale and exhale, release. Breathing in here, and we're going to do circles in the opposite direction now. So moving counterclockwise, again connecting the breath with the movement, getting your full range of motion here into the neck. Simple little stretch. It feels like it releases so much though. Last one, and then meet with me so that that left ear is over towards the left shoulder. And then releasing the left hand, bringing the fingers to the right side of the head. Gentle pressure here on the right side of the head. Just getting a little bit of a bonus pull on that neck. Beautiful. Releasing that left hand down. Release that chin one last time to the chest. And then looking up. Going into a little bit of a spinal twist here, starting to warm up the shoulders and the spine a bit. Inhale, swing those arms up to the sky, palms face each other. And now exhale, right hand comes to the outside of that left hamstring, left hand behind the body, one palm length away. Using your hands here, pull that left shoulder back, looking over towards the back of the mat. Think about your mid part of your body, your torso is a towel, a sponge. You're trying to get all that water out, squeezing it all. And on that next inhale, bring those arms back up to the top and moving to the opposite side. So left hand on the outside of that right hamstring, and then that right hand behind you, looking over behind you, over that right shoulder, squeezing it all. Very nice. Inhale, arms back up. And from here we're going to go to forward fold. So exhale, hinge at the hips. Draw those hands forward. Maybe they're just at your knees or at your calves, your ankles, your toes. Wherever you can reach, you're going to be holding here for several breaths. So obviously Uttanasana is great for your back and your arms, your shoulders, but you're also working into these lovely legs. When you reach your maximum, you're going to hold here. Close the eyes, drop the head, relax the face. Uttanasana is a very humbling pose. You're literally bowing forward to yourself. So just kind of releasing anything you're holding on to here. And then let the hands go. Start to draw the hands up the top of the legs, coming back up to straight, At the top, squeeze the shoulders up, and exhale, release. Very nice. So just kind of a little quick warm-up, some gentle stretches. Next, we're going to be moving to our sun salutation variation today. So coming up to the knees to hero's pose. Maybe just swing those legs out like I did, mermaid. You're going to come so that your hips come down on your heels to begin. So virasana. If this is too much, maybe have a small towel or blanket if you need that little bit of support there behind the ankles, or sitting on a block. Whatever you need to do so you can hold this for a moment. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to be doing a salutation flow. So bringing the balls of the feet, tucking the toes under, and then sitting back. This is a really simple but amazing way to start to warm up the ankles. Working into the feet, getting a nice stretch. So especially if you've been on your feet all day, this is a lovely way to kind of release that pressure from your feet. For any of my lovely yogis out there who run around all day, work on their feet, this is a nice way to sort of start to let that tension go that you build up in the feet. So holding here for just one more breath to begin. We're going to be doing some sun salutation flows. The first set will be very basic and slow. The second set will be with the breath and faster. And the third set's going to have a little extra thrown in there for good luck, right? Good juju for your day. So on that next inhale, very slowly, remember, we're going to swing those arms up, palms face each other, coming up on the knees so the arms go all the way up overhead. Hold here for a breath, letting those shoulders drop away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale. Swan dive your arms out to the side, bowing forward so your hands connect to the mat, and then drop that forehead down. Holding here for a breath, connecting the forehead to the mat. And then you're going to look between the hands. Think about swimming your torso through. So drawing that heart down, moving those legs back, coming up to just a little half cobra here in the first one. So don't come off the mat too high. Starting to release the back a bit more. And then pushing into the hands. Come back so that your hips come back to the heels. Again, sitting back on those heels. We're going to be moving to plank next. So draw the hands down to the mat. Lift up those knees. Squeeze here in plank pose. Your shoulders are over the wrist. Straight legs. Breathe in. And now taking a normal vinyasa. So exhale, coming down to the mat, however you like. Inhale, maybe just doing a cobra pose, looking forward. And then exhale, tuck those toes under, lift yourself up to down dog. Now we're going to hold here in this down dog. It's our first one of the day. So just hold here, pedal the feet out. Wag the tail, kind of wag side to side maybe. And then one more slow breath here. Inhale, release those knees down to the mat. And exhale, return to start. Okay? So that's a really, really basic one. I wanted to kind of show you the core part of that sun salutation flow. We're going to be moving with our breath on the next one. So getting a little bit faster. If you lose the flow, it's fine. Just come back when you can. All right. So taking one last breath here. And begin. Inhale, rise up, arms come up overhead, palms face each other. Exhale, swan dive the arms, hands connect to the mat, drop that forehead down. Looking between the hands, inhale, swim yourself through, maybe cobra, maybe upward facing dog. Exhale, come down and back, forehead to the mat. Looking between the hands again, come up to plank. Lift up those knees. Exhale, down to the mat. Inhale, swim through. And exhale, down dog. Sticking it here for 3 breaths. Really pedaling those feet out a few more times. Down dog is a great pose to practice, to hold. It's an inversion, so it brings some fresh blood to the brain, to the head. It's just a nice way to sort of activate muscles and work your whole body. Inhale, drop those knees down. And exhale, return to the start. Very nice. So holding here. We're going to be doing our next flow is going to be with those extras, and we're going to do the left side and the right side. So it's going to be a little bit more intense. We'll have those extra bits in. So just stick with it, do your best, and that's all I ask. Holding here, closing the eyes maybe with me, preparing for that last sun salutation flow. Slowing down the breath for a moment. Alrighty, my dears, ready for this last set here. So inhale, come on up on the knees, arms swing up overhead. Exhale, swan dive down, palms forward, forehead to the mat. Look between the hands, slowly swim yourself through, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, return back, tuck the toes under, drop the forehead down. Inhale to plank, lift up those knees, strengthening the body. Exhale, take your vinyasa, coming all the way down. Inhale, come up. And exhale, down dog. Now here's where we're going to do some of these extra parts in. We're moving the left leg first. So left leg floats up on your inhale. Exhale, bring that left knee towards the chin. Inhale, float that left foot up. Exhale, left knee to the same side elbow. Inhale, float it up. Exhale, cross over, left knee towards that right elbow. Doing a little core work here. Inhale, float it up. And now we're going to move to pigeon to finish this off. So bringing that left knee towards the left wrist. Flex that left foot. Very, very flexed left foot. Dropping the front of that right leg down. So you're drawing that right hip towards the mat. Moving here into pigeon. Keeping your hands here. We're going to hang out in pigeon for a few breaths. It's just a lovely hip opener to kind of introduce for today. So you can stay up here for these breaths, or even if you're feeling that flexibility, slowly drop down to your forearms, maybe drop the head down. Check that your left foot stays very flexed though, so that you don't risk hurting this beautiful left knee. All right, got 2 more breaths here with me, guys. And to come out of this, again, gently bring yourself up to your hands. Hands are shoulder width distance apart. Tuck that right foot, toes under. Push into the right foot. Bring that left leg back up to 3-legged downward dog. And now return to a regular down dog. Holding here for 3 breaths. Wiggle the hips out a little bit if you like. And pushing into all parts of the hand, protecting the wrist. 1 final breath here. Inhale, drop the knees back down to the mat. And exhale, return to the start. All right, we're going to be doing that same kind of sequence on the right side. So taking 1 breath here. And begin with me. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale, swan dive those arms, bringing the head towards the mat. Inhale, swim through, coming up, cobra or upward dog. And exhale, return, hips to heels, forehead down. Inhale, come up to plank, lift up those knees, straight long line. And now take that vinyasa. Exhale down. Inhale, come through. And exhale, down dog. We'll be moving with our right leg now. So on your next inhale, your right foot floats up. Exhale, right knee towards the chin or the nose. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, draw that right knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, cross it over, twisting that core. Inhale, and breathing out, moving to pigeon. So that right knee comes towards the right wrist. Flex that right foot, dropping down that left leg. Pointing the left foot back, right foot is very flexed. So holding here, staying up on the fingertips or the palms, wherever you are today. Holding that, letting the body open up and progress in a nice manner. Or if you want, for these last few breaths, if it's available to you, dropping those arms down, dropping the head, holding here, keep that right foot very flexed. Having those hips even so they're parallel with each other with the front of the mat. And hold here. One more deep, slow breath. And now to come out, kind of reverse what we were doing, bringing those hands back down to the mat, shoulder width distance apart, tucking the left toes under, pushing into the left of the foot, drawing that right leg up, and exhale to down dog. This is our last down dog, so really make it count. Think about pushing those heels back to the mat. Your ears are between those arms, pulling in the core, squeezing everything here. And then on your next inhale, drop down to those knees and exhale back to start. And that is it for me today, guys. I just wanted to do a nice little full body stretch, something to hopefully get you any kinks that you might have built up from your day or maybe from your sleep if you're watching this in the morning. A way to work those out, get you on the mat, get you ready for whatever the day brings you. All right, if you like this practice with me, please feel free to hit that like button, leave any feedback you wish, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that yet, and I will look forward to seeing you again on the mat very soon. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.